Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gitte Mary and today I will be starting the first, I guess perhaps second, if we count the moving vlog as the first episode, then this will be the second episode, but the first official episode of my Living Alone series. I moved into my own flat a couple of weeks ago. If you're confused about that and asking yourself, why didn't you just buy a house? I'll leave some videos down below that will explain that process a little bit further. However, I haven't lived by myself for a really long time, and I've had to reset a lot of habits for myself. Some of them have been much needed, some of them I welcome, and others are a little bit more difficult to adjust to. So I thought I wanted to do a series where I talk about my life and the things I encounter as someone living alone and just me vibing. This series will sort of be a combination of living alone stuff and my normal zero waste stuff, because zero waste and sustainability and plant-based food and thrift shopping are pretty fundamental parts of my life, so those parts will be included as well. There will be a little bit of a difference from this video and the other a week in my life, a day in my life type of videos, because I will focus a little bit more on sort of like mental health, how to take care of yourself, things you can do for yourself if you're down, all that kind of stuff. So I think we should just get into it. Hello guys, I have been listening to 80s music all morning and it's been so great. My dance moves impeccable, let it be known. Let's cook some pasta. Who could have seen this coming? I don't know, it's a big shock to me. Salty as the sea. Do you know this feeling where you move into a new place and you're suddenly super careful with everything? You don't want it to get messy, or you're just extra careful and somehow you forget that you have to live there. So you can be careful to a certain extent, but sort of avoiding messes altogether is just not feasible in the long run. I'm still in that phase where I'm just like tidying up every surface all the time because I don't want it to be messy in here. It's going to get messy. I'll need to tell myself that. For my birthday, I made lemon loaf and I still have a bunch of lemon. No zest, just juice, but we're gonna use that. And oh yeah. And I also have this incredibly wilted, soon to be dried parsley. So we're gonna use that as well. I am guessing that I can also find some garlic. That would be my guess. Okay, so easiest pasta dish, but nonetheless, change of plans. I have both a red tomato sauce and I have vegan cream. So I guess we're making something with that as well. It's not going to be wasted, that's for sure. Now I somehow always end up forgetting to film when I arrange my dishes, but this is my pasta for lunch. I added some microgreens on top and yeah, that's it. I'm quite happy with this. I like just putting in a little effort, also just when it's me and my lunch and nothing else. But I like to use every eating opportunity to become better at arranging dishes and making them look nice. And yeah, this is quite simple. Let's destroy it. A lot of lemon flavor as well. Perfect. This apartment is new, so I don't yet know where the good light is, so bear with me for a second there. I haven't had anything to drink all day, which is dumb, and usually this happens when I work by myself on my own. I forget to drink something, so I just made myself, this is my second glass of water with a little bit of cranberry syrup, which it makes me drink more of it, it makes me motivated. I'm going to the theatre tonight. I'm going to see a play. It's Moby Dick, and it's gonna be super fun. I'm excited to go out. I got these earrings secondhand, and I've just been looking for an occasion to sort of low-key any day is an occasion to dress up and be nice. And I'm just excited to go out. It's gonna be great. I don't know what to do with my hair. I might end up just having it be big and wild today. I think that's what we're gonna do. By the way, is this just big black abyss freaking you out too? Because it's not freaking me out when I'm in my apartment, but looking at it through the monitor, it's freaking me out a little bit. Just might as well prevent a haunting. Anyway, just living in this apartment, I haven't spent more than a week here. And usually I get a little bit anxious when I'm by myself, and especially in like bigger spaces. In the house, I was quite anxious because there were so many like blind angles, so many entries and exits that I couldn't see all the time. And it's also the case here. Somehow I just don't feel anxious living here by myself. I guess it's because I have friends both like in the apartment 2 stories down and just right next door. And also there is a code for the door. It makes me feel a little bit less anxious. Also, I had my nails done quite recently. So what happened was that, and it's not something that I regularly do, I had my birthday on the 1st of February, and I said to my friends like months in advance that I would like for them to arrange something for us to do on my birthday. My friend Vanya, who you have met, said this last year for her birthday, and I think it's just such a nice thing. So they arranged for me to get my nails done, and then we had an art night where we ordered takeout and we painted pictures and just had a great time, listened to music and just had wine. It was perfect. It was the perfect night. I was so excited. Also just a really great reminder that we're sort of in charge of how happy we are sometimes, and especially in situations like this. So you could sit back and just say, well, there's no one for me. Well, there's no one that's gonna celebrate my birthday, or there's no one to plan something for me. Or you could tell your best friends in the world, plan something for me, and watch it happen. Honestly, like whether you're single or not, this has been an amazing thing to do. Sort of being in charge. Because my big problem is usually that I end up planning too much because I have this innate fear that people don't care about my birthday, that people don't care about me. So I always overplan. So there is something for me to do on my birthday because I'm scared other people won't do something. And instead of just not saying it out loud, I told them I'm anxious about my birthday. I get a little bit blue, etc. Plan me something, do something, figure it out. You do you, boo boo. And it was an amazing night. It was super nice, and I cannot wait to arrange my friend's birthday soon. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the theater now. So I'm totally out of breath because hey, 4th floor. So I don't have a car, and that does not come as a surprise to anyone at this point, I think. So for many of the small things in the house, I'm actually just moving them on my electric bike. So right now I just been to the house and I came back with some of the things from the fridge and from the cupboards, and it looks like this. I have 1 backpack and 3 canvas bags all on my bike. I am so exhausted. Probably 10 more trips that way and we're golden. Okay. It's Tuesday night and I just got back from my taekwondo practice. I'm having water, but out of a wine glass because it feels better this way and it makes me want to drink water more. Okay, so I'm in my kitchen once again. This is where you're gonna see me the most, I think. It's just the best room. And I need to work. I don't wanna do that. So instead what we're gonna do right now is that I'm going to reorganize my kitchen, because when I moved my things in here, I actually have more things for my kitchen that isn't in the apartment yet, but I just put things away so that it wouldn't clutter the visible space, which means that everything is just crammed in random places and I need to figure something out. So I'm going to pour myself a nice glass of water and put on some nice music and then just have a bomb night reorganizing my kitchen. And I'm gonna have fun doing it. I have this corner cabinet and things are also just crammed in here, so I'll need to find a better solution. I also think I'll move these things around so they're not exactly there. I also have these things over here. I will move everything around, but at some point I will get my stainless steel shelf system. That'll be somewhere around there. So that would be quite nice. Yes, it's gonna be there somewhere. We'll figure something out. I also have an entire drawer that's just placemats. I think there's a better way of storing these. One of my favorite things in the kitchen right now is this little holder for wooden spoons. I got it in a vintage store and I honestly think it fits perfectly right there. Also ended up making a system in the cupboard. So here we have glasses, mugs, and a couple of bowls. Then we have all my plates. There are still a lot, but trust me, now there's a system. And all my glasses and containers for leftovers, etc. Just all kinds of things. Then up here we have the beautiful glasses, we have some bowls, and then we have the pantry. Completely loving this space. Just starting my day with Papa Roach. I don't know, but I'm making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I really wanted to do so. You cannot see my sandwich. 1 second. I need something to go in the back there. Like, I need this wall to do something for me, but that's not today. So, I rarely eat breakfast, but today I woke up and I just really wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Fine. We're going all Americana on here. I don't know. However, I am of the opinion that raspberry jam is the superior jam. And I'm right. All other jams tremble by the presence of raspberry jam. That's just what I wanted to tune in to say this morning. We have my organic peanut butter. I'm gonna walk around the apartment while I eat it. Today we're going to the farmer's market in a second, and the farmer's market now is 2 seconds away. Literally right down the street. Perfect. And then I'm going back to the house today, both to film a video in my office and then also to bring some things back. I need my glass containers. They are not here yet. That's a big problem. So we're gonna go and do that. But first of all, we're just going to enjoy peanut butter and jelly. Well, that's amazing. Oh, and yesterday I went to a pop-up vintage store in the center of the city and I got a few things that I would love to show you and try on. I'm making a reel where I sort of try on and style these new styles, and I don't know why I'm sitting like this with my sandwich, like it's telling me a secret. But I want to show you as well because I am super excited about all of these things. I tried everything on and I'm just so happy. So yeah, a couple of things on the agenda today. Let's go. This is officially the first farmer's market haul from the apartment. And I just got a few things. I'm having people over for dinner tonight. So I got lettuce, onion, carrot. Then we have some mushrooms, we have cashews. And then my favorite greengrocer gave me some tulips, Danish grown tulips, as a present for moving into the apartment. Look at them. They're so nice. I will need to put these in water before heading out again. So we'll put those in water and then I'll place all my greens in my fridge and I'll put my nuts into a jar for the pantry, and yeah, then we're out again. I've ended up having quite a few flowers in this apartment and it feels so fresh and new, and I don't know, I usually don't do bouquets, but I do love these tulips. It also feels very much like a mental health wellness act to sort of get yourself flowers, and I didn't even get myself flowers. My sweet greengrocer Bende gave me flowers, and thank you so much, Bende. She actually also gave me flowers for my birthday a couple of years ago, so yeah, she's just a homegirl. I'm back in the house to work. The couch is still here. We have the chairs, they're going to be sold. It's so funny now that the majority of my things are out. The house and like the rooms are starting to smell, or like they have this scent to them that they did when I moved into the house. It's really funny. The house is sort of resetting a little bit. I don't know, it's the same sort of scent. It's a good scent. It's just really funny that it's sort of the same vibe and sort of the same experience. The house is resetting. So am I. I would like to apologize for being so cheesy. Here we have the office. The office is just as we know it. I am going to leave the office like this probably until the house is sold. So I'll come up here to record my videos because this room is great for recording. So for this little like vintage try on, I'm the most excited about this jumper that I'm wearing. I got it yesterday at a vintage kilo pop-up shop. So you pay for the weight of your clothing. So I got a lot of really lightweight clothing as well. But this actually ended up being a little bit heavy, but I'm above and beyond happy with it. So this is what it looks like. Why is this just giving? I don't know. And with big clip-on earrings as well. I am in awe of this jumper. It's very tight on your arm and then around your elbow-ish it just goes out, and I am on my way to an 80s aerobics class. I don't know what this, but I'm so happy. And I actually spoke to the cashier in the store, and she said she had another customer yesterday that was really excited about it, but then was just like going home to think about it, and that she was gonna be really sad to come back to see it was gone. That's the name of the game though, baby. This is so nice. It is from the 80s, it's Italian, and I am just loving it. Glasses. What? So this next dress, I imagine wearing it with a little shirt underneath, but you're just gonna see it. It's super lightweight. It's probably a synthetic material, but it's definitely vintage. It's not one of those like, it's a Shein thing, but then it winds up in a vintage store, and that bothers me to bits. I cannot. But this is the real deal. I love the pattern. I think it's super nice. But yeah, just a little, you could wear with a shirt underneath, perhaps even do like a different type of pattern and then do like a little mixy mix. I like it either way. Super nice for summer. Next up we have this dress. Long. Love the brown tones. I am absolutely in awe. I think this is so nice. It's so comfortable to wear. So I think for summer, just this and a pair of sandals and your sunnies, I'm good to go. And also what I think is really nice, I can just put stockings underneath and I can put a little top underneath, and then it's perfect for like spring and those transition months where it's kind of cold but kind of hot but then kind of cold. I'm also just gonna wear this around the house. I love how this looks. I think the pattern is beautiful, and the last thing I have for you guys is this blazer. What is she? This is a navy blue velvet vintage blazer from the 70s, and I cannot get over how well this fits me. I am super happy. There are shoulder pads in it, but they're not like super dramatic. They're there for sure. It fits perfectly on my arms. It fits perfectly around my shoulders. I am in awe of how amazing this looks. What? Who is she? Very Austin Powers. Today's lunch is basically just leftovers from last night. I'm having this vegan rice-based chicken fillet. And the marinade is really good. Then I just reheated some rice with quinoa and a salad. Let's go, girls. Yo. What is this light? Okay, so for lunch today I am having leftover pasta. Also, we are going to add microgreens because this is amazing. I got this tiny garden grower set for microgreens for my birthday from my mother, and right now we are just sprouting all kinds of things. This is super exciting, so we'll soon be able to harvest these. My plan is to use the windowsill in all my windows for vegetables, produce, greens. And these small like growing boxes are from Tiny Gardens. They're super nice. They are growing on a hemp sheet down below. The point is that even though I gave up my bigger garden, I brought a little bit of my garden to me. Just a girl waiting for her pasta to heat up whilst sorting through some magic cards. These do come wrapped in small plastic packages, but not if you buy a ton of them secondhand. Conclave Naturalists, girl, same. I want whatever they're having. I would like to point out that sometimes my pasta dishes also just look like this. It's a big mess, but it's a good mess. The majority of my art is, as I said, still in the house, and it will remain there until the house is sold, because otherwise, yeah, I'll have to take out each individual nail. It's gonna look awful. Might as well leave them and then make everything pretty before the new owners move in at some point. I did, however, I went there yesterday to clean out some things in the kitchen, and I found a piece of art that I just cannot live without. So I brought it back to the flat and we're gonna hang this today, and I am so excited. It is this piece. It's just a little general, just relaxing. I bought this at an auction. It's by one of the Danish painters who is also exhibited at the National Gallery, at basically every big museum in Denmark. You'll see this guy too. And I got one of his small pencil drawings, and this to me is so monumental. So we're of course going to hang it. I was thinking about hanging it in my bedroom, but I don't want that because we do have the entire art wall hallway that we are building. So I think it's going to be a piece of that. And I think I have just a spot for it. Over time, I have this plan that the wall will also sort of go around, so I'll put art here as well, so it will move down the hallway, the art. Yes. By the way, if we for 1 second can ignore that the living room is still a mess, here's my laundry. I did my first load of laundry here yesterday. I was sort of nervous that the washing machine wouldn't work. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did the first load of laundry yesterday, and just, yeah! We're celebrating laundry. That's what this channel has come to. I also moved the majority of my books yesterday, so now I have basically all my books. I think I need a couple more, but that's it. Shout out to just showing you my underwear like this. But you've seen this underwear. The majority of it is period pants, so like, relax. And I think that might be it for the first living alone vlog. I hope that you liked this video. Let me know if there's anything you want me to explain further and touch upon, or generally just show or explain. Anyway, I will just use this series, I think, to show some of the more mental health related aspects of my lifestyle, and I'll focus, obviously, as I said in the beginning, on the things that I normally talk about as well, because they are central focus points in my life. But I will also use this opportunity to talk a little bit about some of the more emotional things, more up close and personal, I think, and generally just how my life here will evolve. We'll spend some time talking about those things in this series. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, that would make my day. And if you want to check out more, check out my channel if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, that would make my day. Thank you so much for watching, have an amazing day, and take really good care of yourselves until next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys help me create green, zero-waste content, and I love you guys. You can find the links to my social media accounts down below and the link to my Patreon on this screen. Bye!